It is Foot Massage Friday, so that's what we look forward to. Our feet are so much of our health and the foundation of our body, and we start bar Fridays with a foot massage and some lower leg work. So welcome everyone. And I'm looking forward to this. Everyone that's on their feet a lot, teachers, nurses, moms, grandparents, busy beings, right? We're on our feet all the time, and that just puts a lot of stress, pressure on your feet. Also, if you think about gravity, that blood flow is being pushed down into our feet. So we really want our circulation nice and strong and healthy. I really think the health of your feet are a big indicator of the health of your overall body and well-being. So today, we're just going to start on our back. Just roll nice and slowly. Maybe you're going to some holiday parties this time of year, putting on some fancy heels, which are okay in short periods of time, but it's good to do this massage or this little warm-up as much as you can daily. If you're dealing with any plantar fasciitis or any foot pain, ankle pain, lower leg pain, this warm-up is fantastic to help just kind of heal that part of the body. Just literally just kind of swiggle your toes up here. I think about like a reverse waterfall here of blood. Any stale blood, it's gonna make its way back into circulation. And then just circle your ankles clockwise, counterclockwise. We're looking just for those little areas of tightness. Super complex part of the body we don't think about, right? We kind of take for granted our feet and all that they do for us. Every step from that first one when you got out of bed this morning, planting those feet on the ground. All right, shake them again, just a couple more times. Woo! Yeah, just doing this helps your circulation, which is amazing, right? Getting more oxygen, health into your blood flow. All right, take a nice spinal roll. We'll come up to a seated position. Good morning, everyone. We're got a full house. This is always a popular class, especially because this first part is so special. All right, so now we're gonna take our hands and really use your hands, right? Your hands and your feet have a lot of the same dexterity. We just don't use our feet to the capacity we use our hands. So if your hands are a little cold this morning, just give them a little bit of heat. And then we're gonna start with our thumbs, just right below the bottom of the knee, like the very, very top of that calf. It feels a little meaty. Look at everyone, good morning. And just take your thumbs and just start massaging into that calf. You can take probably a pretty good amount of pressure. Your calf is a super strong muscle group. Again, your feet and your ankles, your lower leg takes so much impact. Each step we take is about 1.5 times our weight of force, just a normal step. And then if you're running or walking faster, that number goes up to about 2 times or a little bit more. So just think about it. If you add how many steps you do a day times your weight, or up to 2 times your weight, that's a lot of force in our lower leg. And so that's why it's super important we keep it strong, but also we do the restorative work like we would do in our bodies when we're strength training. And so this calf, if you're noticing, you might feel it tight for you in the middle or more towards the bottom. Just kind of dig in there and listen to your body. And if you feel a little bit of a tight spot, stay there for a couple extra seconds. What happens, I always talk about when our calf gets too tight and strong, it starts to pull then on the bottom of that foot, that plantar fascia, and that's where we can run into that pain in our heels. So stretching your calf is so, so important. Oh yeah, mine's tight at the bottom here. Probably I played soccer and PE with the kids yesterday. I played an 1.5 hours of soccer with the kids and I took no mercy on them. I scored 2 goals. It was so fun. All right. And then go ahead, lift your foot. So you have those kind of 2 door hinges on either side of your ankles. Just rotate your ankle again, clockwise and counterclockwise. And I do love to geek out on the feet because they are so complex. Like think about just being able to rotate your ankle. So anyone who's ever rolled their ankles really easily or tends to roll their ankles really easily, we want that strength, but also that mobility. So it's like this beautiful balance. All right, and then take your fingers and we start to build some heat in the lower leg. You can probably feel it. Push some of that warmer blood flow out towards your toes. You come to my classes, I can't get a better analogy than like a little ketchup or mustard packet. Just push it all out towards those toes. This is the part of our body, our fingers and toes, right, get the coldest, or they tend to freeze the longest because it's furthest away from your heart and lungs to pump out that blood flow. So we're helping it out here. And then come out to those toes and just separate them. Give them a little bit of space. This is where, again, if you're in shoes a lot or high heels, we're really pushing into the ball of that foot and putting all that pressure. So giving those toes a little bit of a splay. We're built with 5 toes for a reason. They're meant to separate. Even sometimes some of the foot rehab is to like sit in those spacers and really allow your foot to open up a little bit. Ooh, my toes need to be painted. All right. You can even give a little massage to the top of the toes. You've got a little nerve there. And then take your fist. It's my favorite part. Look at the bottom of your foot. That's like I call that your fountain of youth. You've got so many nerve endings down there that talk to your brain. And we want to keep them alive. If we use them, they have purpose and they keep working. If we just stick them in a shoe and never give them any feeling or sensation, they start to, about age 30, they start to slowly kind of die off. And that's where we lose our balance. And that's why so many of you love bar as well. It's so good for the balance because we're really digging into the bottom of those feet. So I would say wakey, wakey, take a fist pump, hit all parts of that bottom of your foot. Try to get all square millimeters with a little bit of pumping. You're just literally pumping life into the bottom of that foot. And then take your knuckles. See, your hand's made of such a cool little massage device. And just right down the middle. It might tickle. It's good if it tickles. That means those nerves are really awake. And you might feel it, especially after that warm up, because you do have more blood flow now in this part of your body. Just massage right down that plantar fascia. That's what I talk about if you're having that heel pain. This warm up twice a day. In fact, before you get out of bed, and again in the evening, along with maybe putting your feet up against the wall. So powerful. Doesn't take a ton of time. All right, I love this because if you're like, oh, that lady's crazy, I don't know what she's saying, like, look at the difference. The proof is right there in front of you. Your leg that you just worked it just looks healthier. I always talk about like the color of it, the vibrancy, the skin just looks plumper and just healthier. And so that's how restorative that is. And we'll just go into the other side, same thing. Take those thumbs, and you can get this down to a couple minutes. I like to take the full 10 minutes on Friday mornings because you all work hard all week in classes and we deserve it. So, and just notice on this side, this side, my calf is a bit tighter on the top. So just 2 sides, depending how you carry your weight, maybe how you favored your stance, how you even just stand can impact. And then you can always take the other 4 fingers and kind of massage along the shins as you're going down. We have the fire department Christmas party tonight, my one time a year to dress fancy, and I will be wearing heels. And then I will be so excited to take them off. And then go ahead around to the bony parts of that ankle and just think about like bubble wrap, like pop, 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 pop. You're trying to just break up some of that fascia. And then we can lift that foot again, circle it each way. Find flex. And then take the fingers, just again, pushing some of that heat you just created out to the toes. Oh, you can literally, if you really tune into your body, you can feel that moving out to your toes, and your toes, mine are like little frozen icicles because it's cold back here. And this is going to just help your overall circulation, like you live in a cold weather place, help you regulate your body temperature. All right, separate those toes. Maybe give a little massage between them. Look at lots of sunshine coming through everyone's windows. If you're here live, there's 20 of us in bar this morning. All right, and then take your fist, starting at the heel. And again, you don't need to like crush and hurt yourself, but enough pressure that you can feel some action happening there on the bottom of the foot. Oh, wakey, wakey. And think about, and I'm guilty, I do not definitely do this every day, but if you did this every day before you got out of bed, even your heart health, like the whole health of your body would be improved. All right, then massage down the middle. So think healthy feet, strong feet, mobile feet lead to a strong body. You don't build a house on a bed of quicksand. I use that analogy a lot, but it's so true. You wouldn't spend all the time and resources and effort to build a house on quicksand. So our body is so much that same way. Oh, look at those healthy, strong feet, my friends. And you're in the comfort of your own home and all is good. So we'll go ahead and stand on up, get ready for bar class. And then that was your foot massage. I'm going to keep the recording to just the foot massage because some of you just asked for that. So I'm going to have this special for everyone now. All right.